Good morning, students. Today is May 21st, Thursday. So let's go over the homework from Tuesday. Workbook chapter 14. So this is the top part of chapter 14, page 13. So you are given the north direction, and you know that this is the red needle and it points to the north. So by going clockwise direction, the order of the other three main directions would be east, south, and then west. So if we follow the same way of doing this, so we know that the red needle points to the north, so we can fill in this answer. And then once again, if we go through the clockwise direction, the next direction after north would be east, and then the one after east would be south and west. So question number 2, to tell the directions using a compass, put the compass on a flat surface and turn it slowly until the red needle points north. So this is the bottom part of page 13, question number 3. The teacher desk is to the of either. So either being the center, and here's the teacher desk. And by looking at the symbol, we know that if either is being the center, then the teacher desk is to the south of either, south. And the locker is to the of either. So either is here, locker is over here. So the locker is to the east side of either. And part C, either is to the south of the, so we don't know the center here. So either is right here, and she is to the south of something. South. So either is to the south of the notice board. To the south. To the south. Okay, part D. So for part D, there is to the west of the locker. So first of all, we locate the locker, and to the west is this side, and we have Eva and bookshelf to the west of the locker. But either is not one of our options, so we will pick bookshelf as the answer. And part E, Eva's back is facing the teacher's desk. She will face, okay, so first of all, Eva is in the middle, and her back is facing the teacher's desk. If her back is facing the teacher's desk, that means she's looking towards the notice board. So she's looking towards the north direction, looking towards the notice board. And then she will face which direction after she turns left at 3 right angles. So turning left, 1 right angle, turning left a second right angle, turning left a third right angle. So she will be facing east after she turns left at 3 right angles. Question number 4, the fast food shop is to the of the park. So the park is right here, and fast food shop is over here, and we treat the park as our center. So by looking at the symbol for the 4 directions, park is here. So the fast food shop is to the west of the park. And the bakery is to the south of the, so bakery is right here, and it is to the south of the school. To the south of the school. And the first, which one is to the east of the supermarket? So there can be more than one answers here. Supermarket is right here, and we want to know which two places that are to the east. So supermarket as our center, and to the east, so east. So we have David's home and the school. They're to the east of the supermarket. Question number 7. The post office is to the south of the... So this is the post office. If the post office is to the south, then we are referring to either like David's home or the park. But David's home is not part of the options, so park is our answer. Question number 8. David is at home. He is facing the school. He will face north after he turns left at... So David is at home, and right now he's facing the school. So he's facing east, and he needs to turn left for how many right angles in order to face north. So he's facing east at the moment. So in order for him to face north, he needs to make one right angle in order to face north. For the challenge question, Dad and Mom are having tea at an outdoor cafe. They are facing each other. Mom is facing east. So north, east. So Mom is facing east. And because Dad is actually facing at Mom, so Dad will be facing to the west. And the fountain is on the left of Dad, so Dad is facing west. And if Dad is facing west, so this would be the left side of Dad. This would be the left side. And then the fountain is to the south. Is to the south of Dad. So the answer should be south. Let's turn to page 53 of textbook 2D, part B, sports day. Question number 1. Mr. Chan made a pictogram. So this is a new word for you, and we'll talk more about it right now. To show the number of medals given out to each class on sports day. So each of this medal picture stands for one medal. And for pictogram, we have different parts to it. We have the title, number of medals given out on sports days, and we have the scale. Here, one picture refers to one medal, because sometimes for the other pictograms, one picture may refer to let's say maybe 10 medals, but here is one picture refers to one medal, so it will be much easier. And these are all the pictures, and we usually choose a picture which is related to the content. So because right now we're talking about the number of medals given out, so that's why we drew a picture of a medal. And these are the items of comparison. We have different classes, 2A, 2B, 2C, 2D, and 2E. So a pictogram includes a title, a scale, pictures, and items of comparison. So these are the 4 things that we can find in the pictogram. read the pictogram above, then fill in the blanks. Part A, class won the most medals. They won how many medals? So same as the previous pictogram that we looked at on, let's say, page 52, we try to line them up. So when we look at the first row here, this will be the first medal for 2A, first medal for 2B, and so on. And then when we look at the second row, this will be the second medal earned by 2A, second medal earned by 2B, and so forth. And then when we look at the third row, we can tell that 2A doesn't have anything, and 2B, that's the third medal that 2B won. So this is how we look at the pictogram. And then by just looking at the pictogram, we can tell right away that 2B won the most medal, and they won 4 medals, because by the scale we can tell that each picture refers to 1 medal. So 1, 2, 3, 4 medals.